For the first month, we were like, I don't know about the
It's like the Babies, but at the same time, I was like, it's kind of good.
My name is Jim. I'm the bassist for the BABYS.
Yeah, my name is Nick Love. I'm the keys player of the BABYS, and I rap here and there too.
My name's Go. I play the guitar for the BABYS.
My name's Hero. I'm the drummer for the BABYS.
I'm Spencer. I'm the lead vocalist and rapper, whatever you want to call me.
Let's start at the beginning. How did the BABYS come together, and what was the spark that lit the fuse for y'all being a band?
Yeah, well, so actually, I was in a different band called Sips my freshman year up here at college, and one of my bandmates was like friends with this guy PJ, who he was a part of the skate club, and it was like a very fun environment that I started hanging around with these dudes, and we were having a good time together. And so out of the blue one day, Spencer, I hadn't even met him yet, he posted online, he was like, yo, I'm looking to start a group. If there's any good keyboardists, hit me up and let's get something going. And so then my friend Luke swiped up on his story and got us in touch, and that's what kicked off this whole project.
I had met Nick a few times, but I didn't even know he was a musician. I just met him around from like partying and stuff. And we actually started the band, me, Jim, and then another guy who kind of copped out at the very beginning. But originally I was just doing songwriting and doing like writing in general, raps. I didn't know how to sing very much, but like I just liked writing songs. And I knew Jim played bass, the other guy played guitar. We would always talk about like spreading visions, coming up with something creative and new. And that's when I was like, Jim, you're the bassist. We got another guy named Ben to be the drummer. Yeah. And then we had our guitarist, and we were looking for like, I was like, well, I guess we need a keys player. So I like looked for a keys player. Nick fell right into my lap, and it all just kind of started from there.
Yeah, and then a semester goes by, and we were blessed with the wonderful Morton twins to make the project what it really is today.
I just joined the band after my brother joined it.
Yeah, the band was probably a thing for about a year before Hero joined. And then about another 6 months later is when Go joined.
Yeah, that's when we started getting really serious.
And what about the name, BABYS?
Oh, that was from the jump.
Yeah, that. So literally since high school, I mean, you could say the reference is Austin Powers, but yeah, baby. I would just always say that to my friends and stuff, and it kind of became a little catchphrase, and then it was just that. And then when the band started, that was kind of our thing. And then I remember we were looking for a band name, and we couldn't think of anything. And I remember it just came to me, and at first it sounds so stupid.
For the first month, we were like, I don't know about the
It's like the Babies, but at the same time, I was like, it's kind of good. And then we kept it, and then it just kind of worked out.
You know, as time ticked on, we really just like filled into the role, and like it just became such a beautiful thing.
What does it say about your vibe as a band, like the BABYS? What's the vibe?
We just love it. Like everything is so good. This life is so magical. God is on our side.
It's all about spreading a positive message, doing rap a little differently, not talking about all the typical stuff, and talking about something real in life, getting connected and spreading something good.
Yeah, and I think for Go and I, we can both speak. For me, music's all about making people dance at the end of the day.
Dance and smile.
Yeah, I think in our message and like the funk
yeah.
music and like inspirations we all have, and that's the whole kind of energy we're trying to
causing a positive impact in the lyrics and in the music.
Yeah, and building a community out of this whole thing too.
It kind of flowed out of my mouth, but when it comes to community, I think that is a huge thing, especially in a college scene where it is kind of the best place to like proliferate and like build a band, especially like ours. I think we really have been able to sustain and create like our own community, and I think that's the most special thing to me, is having that niche, personalized community, and it's beautiful.
And I feel like growing that to our friends, like our boy Kieran, he's done all our art for us. He does a lot of flyers. Shout out Kieran. Our boy Cole, he's gonna help us work on some music. My brother Ian, he wants to help us with some production stuff. Yeah. Just getting all our people involved, like all our supporters that come out to our shows, give them their talent to bring into it and make a whole thing, rather than just a band. It's more of a movement.
It is, and there's been a lot of people that we would not be where we are today without their help and without their support. Yeah.
So, describe your sound without using any genre labels. What feelings or images do you want people to associate with your music?
Yeah, so the genre label's interesting because I get the question all the time, like, "Oh, what type of music do you guys play?" And I'm at a loss when I get tossed that question.
I think like without going into genres, like what do we want to convey with our music? I think all around just happiness and positivity. You know?
Yeah, and like we blend a lot of different genres within our music because it is rap primarily, but we sing as well. We have funk songs, reggae songs, punk songs. We go all over the board, and so like rather than thinking about it as a genre, I do like to think of it as a message and as a sort of thing that we're putting out there into the world for the listeners to interpret.
And I feel like a big thing about us is like we're pretty tight nowadays, but since the beginning there's been a sense of looseness about it. There's been a sense of just fun, like kind of letting go, just like not trying to be the best band of all time.
So, what inspired the diversity of your music?
For me, that's I'd probably say for Go and I both, and then Nick on the jazz department. We all came from jazz backgrounds, improvising music, and I love the like Grateful Dead. Just all around, just trying to make it different every night and not doing the same thing.
Yeah, especially us three come from a large improvisation background. I love jazz so much, and I think that really carries through to the music. But I think as the group too, is just there was a lack of expectation when starting this group. We just full sent it. We went up on stage for Spencer's 21st birthday and just put on a fun show.
Honestly, that show, we look at videos from it and we're like, no shot. But like now we've kind of found our sound and found what we needed to do. And having them join the band just upped our game because, I mean, these three are the most talented musicians I've ever met. Jim throws it down up there.
I feel like a big thing too is, definitely as the shows went on, we curated a sound, and we're all into funk music. We're really big into groove-based music, and like we kind of try to throw a little bit of funk in there because it likes to make people dance.
Y'all have a very like tight knit vibe. How long did it take y'all to like get acquainted with each other? Was it like fast? Was it just like slow?
They've definitely known each other longer than like my brother and I've known him, but I mean
They got the tightest knit relationship right here from birth.
But since we moved up here, I mean, I've been friends with these guys before I joined the band. So I mean, like when I moved up here, I met these guys. It's kind of my clique out here.
And I mean, for me not being a trained musician, Nick always kept good faith in me and my vision, and like for being as good of a musician as he is, like we've always just kept the confidence in each other that I feel like has kept it even when we weren't that good, just like kept it to be what it is. Like we held a confidence about it that has led it to be what it is today.
So aesthetic is a big part of identity. So how would you describe your aesthetic outside the band and like when y'all are also performing on stage?
On stage, I feel like my main thing is just trying to get up there and like kind of make people laugh, kind of make people go, what the fuck is this shit? But at the same time be like, like they're having so much fun and it's like decent. Like I think I can like this. And I think like artistically, just we're all very different artistically, and I think just meshing that into just one musical piece is what's important to us.
Yeah, I think that's what's important is like the blend of like I guess how we're perceived on stage or even outside. It's like some of us are, a little bit more reserved, and some of us are a little bit more open. I think that shows on stage, But like I've mainly like on stage, I think we try to express the artistic part of it.
I think my favorite part about our aesthetic or identity is just that we really don't need to try. We're all just living this college life and really passionate about music and love making people dance and smile and laugh and playing music. And so really whatever our aesthetic or identity is a byproduct of us doing our thing.
On the flip side, have you ever bombed a show, or more so, how did your very first show go as a band to it now in 2025?
It's like we were okay. We were like, I feel like we were kind of a joke in this scene at first, and we weren't like, all in all, like us not taking ourselves that seriously, like it was like at a whole new max back then. So we just didn't know what we were doing. We were just like, and like we listened to videos and we're just like, wow.
We're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it's come quite a way. We've just found our sound and wrote enough songs. I remember there was one show around this summer where Go was in the band, and we definitely bombed pretty hard. The wires were messing up. My voice kept going in and out. And I remember just the whole band was kind of like, and then our next show, we just completely crushed it. And that was kind of like,
Yeah, I think from when I first joined the band, I think we definitely still bombed because a lot of our originals were still in like early stages. But I think it got better. And then honestly, when you started joining the band, that's when I started to see a difference in our shows. You know, we started practicing more. But like, we still bomb every once in a while, you know, because it's an improvisation thing. You know, sometimes you're gonna fuck up, but you know, it's a natural process. But as far as like most recent shows, you know, I feel like we've been finding our sound a lot better.
I think it's yeah, it's very natural. Fuck ups do happen, and I think it does help having, again, the community aspect. Being able to get feedback from like our community, like per show or just over time, has been a beautiful thing. Like, people who have stayed with us for, you know, the past 2 years,
yeah,
have really seen us grow.
Yeah.
Or people, we have people that come up to us, you know, last time they saw us was like literally 2 years ago, year and a half, year ago, and they were like, wow, you guys have really changed. Like, wow, we've really, like, I've really seen you guys like blossom.
Sick. All right, cool. Oh, and is there anything y'all want to promote?
Resonate.
We're going to Resonate.
We are playing a music festival May 15th through May 17th. It's going to be a lovely time. We have other Tallahassee bands and our beautiful community joining us up there.
Great headliners. You know, if you want to get weird, come to Resonate.
If you like camping in the woods and being dirty,
We'll be there. Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
Resonate.
we're going to be getting weird. So, yeah, but we're playing Friday at 2:45 to 3:45. So, yeah.
Money's beautiful. We're excited. Bye.
Yeah. We are the Yeah Babies, and we have fun.
Yeah.
We love it.